honestly so cool. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back at the airport because we're going to New York. Honestly, I was really excited for this trip. I still am, but now that I'm actually at the airport, Now that I'm actually at the airport, I am a little scared because this is my first like solo travel trip. I have traveled by myself, but I feel like this is actually like the first time I'm going somewhere and like no one's gonna be there for me. But I do have some plans. Hopefully the trip ends up going well. Right now it is 10:36 p.m. I have a layover in Dallas, and then from Dallas we fly to LaGuardia. And the layover in Dallas is at 5 a.m. Dallas time, which means it's gonna be 3 a.m. California time. It's gonna be rough. But yeah, stick with me for the ride. I'll see you guys in Dallas. Okay guys, we just landed in Dallas. It's 5:34 and my plane leaves in, oh no, it doesn't leave. My plane boards in 15 minutes. I wanna put the jets on, but my plane's in a different terminal. So I need to take the Skylink, which is an annoying thing about the Dallas airport, is that it's just so spread out. So you have to take like a tram basically between the terminals. It's not walkable at all. Also guys, question. How do you sleep on an airplane? I usually never bring a neck pillow, but this time I did bring a neck pillow. And that felt so uncomfortable. Maybe I'm wearing it wrong. I did try to like it behind my neck and it in front of my neck. It just did not feel comfortable. Let me know how you guys sleep on an airplane. Alright guys, we made it to New York. It is 10:34 a.m. On my way to baggage claim. Honestly, it hasn't hit me that it's only 7 a.m. back in California. I'm sure it'll hit me soon. I didn't expect to fly over Manhattan like that. That was so cool. But the terminal here is really nice. LaGuardia. Sheesh. Alright guys, I was gonna take an Uber, but after seeing the Uber price, which is like 80 bucks, I think I'll take my chances taking the bus and the subway, which will be like $3. We made it to the hotel room, had some time to rest. It's almost noon and I haven't eaten breakfast. So I think I'm gonna try to get breakfast and then lunch really quick. Jeez, it is so sunny. I'm at some random cafe. Food breakfast. I got a croissant, you can't see it. Half a croissant I've eaten already. Then I got a sweet berry smoothie. And then I think I'll just walk down Fifth Avenue after I destroy this. It's been a good day so far. It's kind of hot actually. My jacket's a little too thick, but I didn't want to change out of my airport outfit. Uniqlo is coffee now. What? Alright guys, we are at the Rockefeller Center now. I've been here before. I've been to the top of the rock before, so it's nice to see it again. While I'm stopping by, I do want to try to find the Philippines flag. Alright guys, I looked around for like 5 minutes and it's not here. I think it's just state flags. Let's keep walking down and we'll see how much I get through today. Almost done with this smoothie too. Holy moly, this is huge. This is awesome. I know this is awesome, but all I can think about is one, BTS performance of On here, and two, that stealth mission in Spider-Man where you have to take out a bunch of like people here. I did that mission so many times, but oh my gosh, this is so huge. All right guys, we're at Los Tacos #1 now. The line looks pretty long, but I really want to try this, and I don't think I'm gonna have another day where I can't try this. It's finally time to eat. I really need to pee. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about pee again. They don't have any restrooms, so I'm just gonna have to knock this out and then go pee. Cheers. That is lovely. Only downside is that's like over $5 per taco. I got 2 asada and 1 pork. Man, that's so good. Let me get a proper close-up for you guys. Jeez. I will say, although I'm here by myself, it does give me some comfort that I have a camera here with me. It does feel like I'm actually talking to the viewers, however many viewers there are, even if it's 5. At least there's 5 people I'm talking to. So it doesn't really truly feel like it's a solo travel because I get to take you guys along with me. It sounds really cheesy, but like it actually does feel that way. It's time for the pork. Woo. Wow. Completely different flavor. To compare the asada and the adobada, the asada just tastes like a normal asada taco. Just like really high quality. This one has a completely different flavor, like the marinade. Even the toppings are a little different. This one has like, not the chopped square onions, but like the long stringy onions. I'm such a bad food reviewer, man. I don't know how to describe this taste. It's a lot more spice and more like depth of flavor. I still think I prefer the asada. Maybe I'm just like a normie, but damn, it is good. It's really good. Also, the people so far have been really nice and really fun to talk to. Last time I was in New York, I remember I was getting out of a taxi car and I closed the door behind me. Then some random guy comes up to me and like, I'm like 16, 15 years old. He comes up to me. He's like, what the heck, man? You saw that I was gonna come in. I was like, oh, I didn't see you, sorry. He's like, dude, such a dick. Like right in front of my girl too. I was like, what? Like, dude, I'm 16. I was just closing the door behind me like a normal person. From that point on, I thought New Yorkers were rude. Some of them probably are, but do not overgeneralize people. You can find nice people anywhere in the world. I'm planning on going to the New York Public Library after this, then heading to Dumbo, possibly. I wonder if I look crazy to other people. Like just talking to myself. Dude, I'm gonna blow up my toilet tonight. I definitely used a bit too many napkins, but yeah, that was mid. You're telling me this is a library, man? Holy crap, this is huge. Look, it feels like the Palace of Versailles in France. Like, this is crazy. All right, guys, we finished at the library. Right now it is 2:38 p.m. I have a dinner at 6:15 somewhere in Midtown. So I still have 4 hours to kill. I think it's doable to just quickly see the Empire State Building and then go to Dumbo, Brooklyn Bridge Park, and Pebble Beach, I think is what it's called. Yeah, honestly, my feet are getting pretty tired, but it's such a nice day out. I want to take advantage of it. Let's go do it. All right, guys, I'm walking over to Dumbo, which is basically a place where you can get a pretty sick shot of the Manhattan Bridge. The subway wasn't too bad. It was only like 27 minutes from the Empire State Building. All right, we filmed my first reaction of Grand Central Terminal. Let's film my first reaction at Dumbo. It's such a nice day today. I'm expecting it to be beautiful. And wow. I was right, that is beautiful. And there are so many people here. All right, here we are. Man, that is so sick. That is so cool. That is honestly so cool. Guys, I'm just standing here waiting to ask a stranger to take my picture. I feel a little awkward doing it because I'm by myself. All right, I ended up getting photos. Now we're off to just, you know, see the skyline. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Cut to the B-roll.
You don't wanna fall in love, baby. Lately, it's hard for me to breathe. I compare endlessly.
Fun Fun fact, guys, the last time I was in New York, I was on the Brooklyn Bridge walking, and then all of a sudden, a thunderstorm hits and it's raining. And me and my older brother just ran to the end of the bridge while the rest of my family stayed under one of the towers waiting for the rain to die down. It was that tower down there. We ended up getting to the other side and waiting for our family. We were just soaked. I have a Snapchat picture of it. Maybe I'll include it here. But yeah, at the time it sucked, but it is such a fun memory now to look back on. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, I booked this solo trip to New York because this past month has been pretty boring, dull. Don't know what I'm doing in my life, feels like, but I wanted to come out here, put myself out of my comfort zone, and see what I can learn about myself. And this is not a bad place to do it. Not sure if you can see it, but the Empire State Building is down there. That little speck in the middle of your screen is the Statue of Liberty. And the camera's not doing it justice, but I can see it pretty well all the way from over here. This is awesome. Life is so good right now. Maybe traveling does make your problems go away. No, I'm just kidding, but I feel like I've always struggled with doing things on my own or doing things I actually want to do. But I feel like being here by myself and seeing this kind of makes me realize I can do whatever I want, and it could end up being pretty good. But right before the plane ride here, I was a bit scared to come. I was gonna have nobody to travel with, which was a first for me. I know some of you guys might have already done it. But you know what? It actually isn't too bad being by yourself. But now I have to ask a stranger to take my picture. The hardest part. All right, guys, now that I'm sitting here, just looking at the skyline, I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm not sure if you guys do the same thing, but I actually just am not thinking. It feels like I'm fully living in the present and just taking in this moment, which is pretty rare. As someone who's 24, it kind of feels like I'm always thinking about the future and how I can be more successful, how I can be a better person, things like that. I'm also always thinking about the past and what made me happy back then. But right now, I'm not really thinking about anything. Just thinking about this nice view and how it's truly a blessing to be alive. You know, I'm 1 year into the working world, and sometimes it feels like, is this it? Is this my life? And that's a lot of my worries in my life right now, but I'll figure it out. Well, we all figure it out, right? You'll figure it out, and I'll figure it out. How about that? If we agree to figure it out, I think it'll be okay. All right, guys, I spent like maybe 30 to 40 minutes just looking at this view. I think it's time I start heading to dinner, because it's like in Midtown.
I was a little early to dinner, so I decided to come to the river, but gotta walk to dinner now.
I don't think I've introduced the vlog. This is Tiffany.
Hi.
Ex-coworker. Josh, current coworker. Oh snap. It definitely needs to be cold. But the part that isn't banana, what is that? It's like a cake? Yeah, that part is really good. Alright guys, we are in Times Square. We finished dinner, we had a little bit of dessert, a bit of the Magnolia Bakery banana pudding, but now we're gonna try the Haiti Experimental Lab, which like, Haiti is like a boba place, so this is their experimental lab. It's the only one in the US. Alright, I got the Gong Fu 6. Let's test it out. Not worth $10. But it's good. It's not worth $10. Alright guys, it is 10:30 p.m., which means it's 7:30 p.m. California time, but I'm still so tired. I didn't sleep well on the plane, and then I just tackled the day and did way more than I expected. The dinner was really good. Then got dessert, and then another dessert. I didn't even expect to be going to Times Square, but ended up going to Times Square. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed now, watch some YouTube, and edit this vlog. But hope you enjoyed my first day of New York as much as I did. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for day 2. Have a good one.
Never thought